Hi, this is Shilpa Khire, and in this video, let us discuss about filing Form 8843 in the context of Indian students in the US on a F1 visa. Before we begin, let's quickly look at the US tax year and tax filing deadline. The US tax year is the same as calendar year. So tax year 2025 runs from January 1st to December 31st, 2025. And the filing deadline is April 15th, 2026. Now if this is clear, let's go into Form 8843. We will divide this video into three parts. Who needs to file this form? Why do you need to file it? And then we will also fill out a sample form to understand how to actually fill out this form. Now who needs to file this form? You will have to file this form if you are an Indian student and had a F1 visa at any time during the tax year, and this is also one of the first 5 calendar years that you are in the US. Please note that you need to satisfy both these conditions. Now let's understand the why part of it. Why do you need to file this form? When you file a tax return with the IRS, you file it either as a tax resident or as a tax non-resident. Now how do you decide if you are a tax resident or a non-resident? To find that out, there is a test called as substantial presence test. The formula for calculation is given here on the screen. But you don't have to really get into these details since F1 students are exempt from this rule, and even if they fulfill the conditions, they are considered as non-resident for taxes. Filing Form 8843 is a way to document this exempt status. So by now, it must have been clear to you that this form has nothing to do with your income and will have to be filed regardless. Now let's understand how to actually fill out this form. Form 8843 is available as a PDF on the URL shown on your screen. It's a fairly simple 2-page form. At the top of the form, enter your tax year correctly. Enter your first name, last name, and your SSN or ITIN number if you have one. If you do not have it, just leave it blank. After that, enter the address in the country of residence as well as in the US. After this basic information, let's fill out part 1. Here you enter the type of visa, that is F1, and the date of most recent entry. Make sure that you enter the most recent day and not the first time you came to the US. After that, you enter your passport and your citizenship information. Lines 4A and 4B here are most important. Line 4A asks you the number of days that you were physically present in the US for the last 3 years. Check your passport and enter these days correctly. Line 4B asks you the number of days in 2025 that can be excluded for SPT calculation. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier in this video. So let's say you spent 153 days in the US in 2025. Then in line 4B, you enter 153 days. That is, you can exclude all of these days from your SPT calculation. Once you complete this properly, the other parts are fairly simple. Part 2 is not meant for you and you can ignore it. In part 3, you enter information about your college. You have to state the name, address of your college and your academic advisor and their phone numbers. Most colleges typically tell you what you need to fill here. So check with your college for this part and fill it out accordingly. Lines 11 to 14 are pretty straightforward. Fill them out appropriately. Part 4 and 5 is not for you, so you can ignore this again. That's all that you need to fill out in this form. In the end, make sure that you don't send an unsigned form. If you scroll towards the end, there is a place to sign and date this form. Take a printout. Make sure you sign it with a pen. Do not e-sign this form. Now once your form is ready, let's see where do you have to send out this form. In case you do not have any other income and this is the only form that you are filing, take a printout and send it to the address that is mentioned in the instructions to the form. In case you have other income and you are filing a 1040 NR, attach this form with your tax return. Before we conclude, let's quickly recap the key benefits of filing Form 8843. The most important aspect is that it ensures that you are compliant with the law. It lowers future anxiety when you change your visa status, apply for internships, employment, green card, for anything. Also, this allows you to maintain your non-resident status for US taxes. That's all from my side for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please click the like, share and subscribe button below. You can also check out our playlist for other videos on this topic.